2-1, the second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4. And it's Verjao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Wall, following the basket by LeBron James. Nene setting the pick for Wall. Here's Gortat, banked in off the glass. Gortat's got 8 points.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
And there's the pass to Verjao. The feed now to James. Back to Verjao. Pass to LeBron. And Waiters kicks to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Pierce. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now Beal. Will not go. This is off the front line. And now it's Waiters running. He can go home.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Outside Wall. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Nene the pass to Wall. Plenty of space. Green for 2 points. Wall's got 16 points. Here's Irving. He's got 14. He feeds it to Verjao. He dishes it to LeBron. The 10-footer. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That's on Paul Pierce.
Well, it's funny. Back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he'd given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. But guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player. That's how good he is.
And you think back to LeBron after the 2011 finals, many also questioned whether he had, quote-unquote, what it took to win a title. He's obviously answered those questions.
And some harsh criticism, Clark, for LeBron after the decision, or his comments after the 2011 finals.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's really impressive to see how he's handled that. He misspoke and mishandled both of those situations. And to his credit, he's expressed regret about those things, displaying a maturity we've always seen in him. One of the remarkable things about LeBron is that for the magnitude of his celebrity and his stature and the expectations, I don't know if we've had an athlete handle himself any better under the hot, bright lights of stardom.
Back to Irving. Passes to Waiters. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Verjao. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Good.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Here's Wall, following the basket by LeBron James. Wall dishes to Nene. Good D by Love.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Everything working for them out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Washington calls timeout.
Love is known for how explosive he can be on offense, but he still gets knocked on for his defensive prowess or lack thereof. He seems to be tiring of it, though, and has put in a lot of work. I think he's gotten better.
It's Beal on the wing. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. The other thing he discussed with them was that they should be forceful with the ball. He said if they see a gap in the defense, they should go straight to the bucket. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And they double up James. Love kicks to Irving. Verjao trying to free himself up. And that one's good, Irving.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Wall. 16 points for him. Goes up the baseline, and the basket good. Wall's got 18 points. The Cavaliers leading. Irving kicks to Waiters. Out left to the wing. Fades and shoots. And there's Love. That's good on the assist from Dion Waiters. That's 12 points for Kevin Love. Wizards have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Nene with the screen on Irving. Wall attacking. Poked away. And it's blocked. An easy layup after coming off the pit. Wall's got 20 points.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
It's off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. And Miller's checked in for the Wizards. No one near James as he lets it go. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Miller, the pass to Gortat. Back to Miller. He kicks it to Pierce. To tie. Kept alive by Washington. Here's Gortat. Can't connect from short range. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Waiters with the ball. And it's Miller picking him up. Miller sets a screen for Waiters. Just 3 to shoot. And Miller with the block. Verjao's shot is good. Verjao's got the lead up to 4 now for Cleveland. The Wizards shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Miller dishes to Nene. Kicks it to Beal. Launches a 3. That's good. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there. It was predicted by many, and I count myself amongst those who felt the Wizards would take a nice step forward and be one of the surprise teams in the East. And they certainly didn't disappoint. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Wizards trail by 3. Miller with the ball. Nene with the screen on Waiters. It's Pierce on the wing. Shoots. Rebound by Anderson Varejao. Varejão's got 11 rebounds in the game. Wizards guys ended 5th in the conference, and as you guys were talking about, a lot of people called that heading into the season. That was their projection for it.
Well, injuries derailed their 2013 campaign, Kevin, and they just seemed like a team ready to break out, and break out they did. I mean, 33 wins against the rest of the East. They jumped into that playoff picture.
So it's Washington now. The Cavaliers making the shot. Beal can't get it to go. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they're playing with so much energy off.
Now here's Waiters. Beal pulls it in.
It's just been one of those days for him. He has really struggled.
Pierce attacking. And there's the rejection.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Blocked. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Varejao. Marion comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Waiters. The Wizards also changing it up. DeJuan Blair, he's checked in for Gortat. Humphries comes in for Nene. And Porter subbed in for Pierce. Now here's Marion. LeBron James on the wing. And that's a foul called on Chris Humphries. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Miller kicks to Thompson. Powered down with both hands.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
Here's Miller. Humphrey sets a pick for Beal. Porter passes to Blair. Down low. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Porter. Cleveland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Miller. There's the dish to James. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Humphries has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Miller kicks to Humphries. Wizards passing it around. Beal dishes to Humphries. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from 7. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. LeBron with it. And it's Miller picking him up. LeBron kicks to Dellavedova. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. The jump hook. The shot no good.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
And it's Miller penetrating. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Andre Miller does a lot of things well on the floor, but he's not really a long-range shooter, so he needs the ball in his hands to be effective in your offense.
Yeah, he's a really good decision maker. Perhaps one of the best lob passers we've had in the league in a long time, and he is truly a point guard. Thinks and feels the game as a quarterback.
Otto Porter, the 3rd overall pick in last year's draft out of Georgetown, touted as one of the most NBA-ready players in the draft, but a hip injury cost him the first month of the season, and he never really could get into the rotation.
He hits the 2nd from the line.
Oh my God, I just got
And
that.
for Otto Porter, not a consistent rotational player last season for the Washington Wizards, Clark, and given their spotty history in the draft, you'd forgive the fans for getting just a little bit nervous with this guy.
Yeah, you know what? I would tell the fans to be patient. I'm a little disappointed. I thought Otto Porter would emerge sooner than he has, but you can't give up on young players. He didn't shoot the ball well as a rookie. He did show you a versatile skill set with the Hoyas, so perhaps year 2 will be a better year for him.
Here is Porter, Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Miller kicks to Humphries. 6 on the shot clock. There's Beal with the 3. That one goes. Count it. Beal's got 11.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Marion, a screen on Miller. Dellavedova, the pass to LeBron. Marion against Miller. Good. 6 points for Marion. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Miller outside. Feeds to Beal. Pass to Blair. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. Miller dishes to Dellavedova. And there's the pass to LeBron. And again, it's Cleveland.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Miller kicks to Beal. 17 seconds left in the third. That's good. Beal's got 13 points.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that, the second.
James, the pass to Miller. And the layup's good off the glass. Miller's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Cavs. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 7. We've got more in store for you right after this. Wizards trail by 7, so on the floor for Washington. Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. are the wingmen. Chris Humphries is out there with Pierce, and it's Wall in at the 1 spot. Now here's Beal. 6 to shoot from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Dion Waiters going into last season working on playing off the ball, whether, catch and shoot, Steve, or coming off screens.
Yeah, he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, but playing alongside Kyrie Irving, he's got to be more effective without the ball, working off those screens and learning to play with her.
And Waiters really has tried to emphasize staying on balance with his shot. Taking better shots, better quality shots within the offense, and we saw the results. There was an uptick in his percentages from the field and from long range as well.
Nene, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. He doesn't get the second one.
And Waiters still a volume scorer. To improve his efficiency, he's got to get that free throw percentage back up and become more consistent finishing inside. But he's a natural scorer. He certainly has the talent. Nene, I think, an underrated defensive player. Not a big shot blocker, but he has tremendous size and strength, and he can move laterally. So he can really move and cover the pick and roll and switch on to guards, an effective defender.
Nene, for his size and agility, at times somewhat disappointing in terms of rebounding the ball. Throughout his career, actually, his rebound rate has fallen steadily over the last 3 years. Maybe injuries a factor in that, but they do need more from him on the glass.
That free throw, no good. You talk about the subtle decline for Nene. Is scoring efficiency, Steve, also taking a turn for the worse over the last couple seasons?
Yeah, still in his early 30s. You know, age shouldn't be that big a factor for a big man, but I guess it's the accumulation of all those injuries, including his knee sprain last season, that may be taking their toll.
Good on the second free throw.
We've seen Nene playing a good game here. 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Now here's Waiters. Here's Marion. Outside Irving. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Wizards making a switch here. Gortat's checked in. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
And they're getting the ball inside, which is what I like. High percentage shots down on the block and in the paint area.
Now here's Wall. Outside Pierce. Back to Wall. Outside Pierce. Off target from three-point range.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly. Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy two.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Kevin Love. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Love. Kevin Love, an incredible rebounder. And it seems, Steve, he's brought that same desire and tenacity to his overall.
Been big. His development with his three-point shooting, constantly working on his game, and he's become one of the big stars in this league by putting in the time and effort.
Both free throws good from Love.
And you talk about that internal drive and desire for Kevin Love. You see it from his physique to his skills, and most of all, in his video game numbers, which are even more eye-popping than his real numbers.
Good point, Clark. Very, very good point. That's good. And that's now 22 points for Wall.
It's a good thing he showed up today, because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Dishes it to Love. Love right side. Oh, trying for it. Taken away by Nene. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. And he gets it to go. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish. And I think as much as desire, Love's understanding of the game plays a big role in his success. He knows where to be on the court, but also what he needs to do off the court to put himself in position to be successful.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Wizards trail by 7. Wall dishes to Nene. Irving against Wall. Nene with the screen on Irving. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Thompson.
In for your Cavaliers, Anderson Varejau.
5 to shoot. And Gortat kicks to Beal. The fader. That's short off the rim.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Here's Waiters, rejected by Wall.
Right now, he just can't buy a basket. I mean, I tell you what, he's getting good shots, but he just can't seem to get it to go down. He's just got to continue to stay with
Wall. Gortat with the screen for Wall. Shot clock at 6. And Gortat kicks to Wall. From deep. The long distance three is buried. Wall's got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And here's Love from the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 5 assists in the game. Washington with the ball. Wall up top. He's covered by Irving. Nene with the screen on Irving. Wall passes to Nene. Back to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Now the feed to Nene. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Marion setting the pick for Irving. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Irving's got 21 in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Wall up top, covered by Irving. Pass to Beal. He wants to get it to Nene and does. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Irving dishes to Varejao. Irving with it. He's picked up by Wall. Love with the screen on Pierce. Marion setting the pick for Waiters. He feeds it to Varejao. And Waiters kicks to Marion. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide open look there.
Wizards trail by 10. Washington calls timeout. And Deion Waiters, a Philly kid, plays with a chip on his shoulder. Clark, always a ton of confidence.
Yeah, you know, but I like his edge and his chip, but I think sometimes his emotions get the best of him. When he gets frustrated, we've seen it affect his play and his demeanor on the court. Hopefully that's just a maturation thing with him, because it could derail his potential if he doesn't get it under wraps.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thanks, Doris. Poked away. Side. Now here's Waiters. Looking to get it going, and he gets the jumper to drop. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
And for Waiters, we've heard the rumblings. He's butted heads with coaches and teammates. He was dismissed from the practice. His name has been all over trade talks since he's been with Cleveland. But on the plus side, he's working hard to improve as a player, and he's very gifted.
Outside, Pierce. Outside for Beal. Back to Pierce. Passes to Beal. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. That drops. And that's now 10 points for Marcin Gortat.
You know, you hear the question marks for Waiters, but still an awful lot of upside for this guy, in my opinion. He's got a great foundation offensively. He can make plays for himself and for others. I think his ceiling is really high as long as he stays hard-working and hungry. Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Now, here is Irving. Shoots the 3. They get it again.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Wall passes to Nene. He kicks it to Gortat. Back to Nene. The dish now to Pierce. Wizards passing it around. Varejao dishes to Irving. Looking for Waiters and gets it there. The shot will not go.
tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
It's Beal on the wing. Nene setting the pick for Beal. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. They get Sean Marion.
Well, you saw it a little at the back of his rookie year, and he continued it last season. Brad Beal, he's going to be a dynamic scoring guard in this league.
And Bradley Beal listed at 6'5" in his shoes, but he plays bigger.
Yeah, he's from a football family. He'll throw his weight around to get a rebound. I think this guy has a tremendous future.
Well, the Wizards very high on their young, athletic backcourt of John Wall and Bradley Beal. Both so young and lively. They can run the floor and score. I get the feeling they feel like the backcourt is really the foundation for this franchise moving forward.
LeBron, he's checked in for Sean Marion. Good on the second free throw.
Oh my
And
gosh,
Beal
I
with
just
his
got
great
that.
outside shooting. A nice compliment to John Wall.
You know, you watch Wall, how much he's improved as a shooter, but he's best really attacking off the dribble. With Beal spacing the floor, I think they make a nice 1-2 punch.
Now here's LeBron. And another miss by Cleveland.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Wall attacking. No problem knocking that one down. Wall's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Wall against Irving. LeBron outside. Kicks it to Love. Puts up the baby hook. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. And a big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
The first free throw is good. And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now, for sure.
And he makes both free throws.
And for the Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture, and they seemingly did that with bringing LeBron back into the fold and hiring Black. You can expect them to be solely focused on winning games this season.
Now here's Wall. Here's Nene. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Shooting for Washington. Nene taking 2 shots.
So good, Nene.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Cleveland leading by 8. Love kicks to Irving. Inside. Beal with the steal. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Wall passes to Beal. Feeds to Pierce. Beal dishes to Pierce. Pass to Beal. 6 to shoot. And that one's good.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Irving with it. He's picked up by Wall. Irving kicks to James. Shot from 12. Here's Love. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Love's got 11 points here in just the second half. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to. and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Wizards trail by 8. Nene setting the pick for Wall. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Wall's got 31.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Irving up top, covered by Wall. There is Zhao, passes to Irving. Right side Irving. Nice D from Wall.
Well, I think sort of just playing this one out now as they get the last rebound. They really haven't had much success today controlling the missed shot.
Here's Gortat. There's the triple. Wall's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 6. It's LeBron with the drive. Waiters dishes to LeBron. Back to Waiters. Now the pass to James. Pierce with the steal. Dishes it to Beal. Goes up on the high post. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
They've made a great sequence of plays to get this game close again, and this is no time to take their foot off the pedal. They got to keep it rolling.
I agree, Steve. They really had their backs against the wall, but now they're the ones applying the pressure with just a few possessions left in this game. That's really the area where they'd like all of their shots to come from.
Washington calls timeout. They trail by 6. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wall against Irving. Connects! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Oh, that was a big one, Clark. You could hear it.
Yeah, that was a gut punch right there. These fans, oh, man, they're struggling.
Now, here is Irving.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And I'll tell you what, those 2 free throws give them some much-needed breathing room, guys. It's now a 2-possession game.
It's Beal on the wing, unloads. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And so here's Cleveland, and they stop it.
That's right, no other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 5. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And this one is far from over if they can get a quick score here and then a fast foul as well.
Tell you what, free throws become tougher with the game on the line, so a few missed ones here, and they could get right back in it.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Nene, it falls! And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's his third personal foul. Penalty situation. Shooting for Cleveland, LeBron James. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
Now Wall. The feed now to Beal. Lets the 3 fly. Beal with another miss. And they go to the intentional foul.
Paul Pierce. That's his 4th personal foul. Penalty situation. At the line for your Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
Their lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Well, LeBron, after a first half that looked like it could go either way, what was the difference maker down the stretch in this game?
Defensively, we stepped up. That's what it's all about with our team. We know if we get stops, we get a better opportunity to get a win and execute offensively.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.